Hey, what's going on, everyone? Righto, so there was a few waiting already, 17 and 12 likes already. Loving those likes, guys. They are really helping to move things forward. Nick Todd, hi. Someone finally said hi. How about me? No worries. Hey, bud, how we going? Looks like the man is coming along pretty good. Yep. Okay, so today, guys, I won't go back and read all those ones now. Okay, we'll start from here. I hope he has a late note. I was running a little bit late, guys. I'm here. Anyway, all right, cool. So Parts Finder again tonight. So for anyone that hasn't been along for the ride beforehand, Parts Finder is about you guys. Like, obviously, I can sell parts myself, but this is about you guys selling to someone. So say there's a guy named Barry in Sydney, and Barry's got an EH Holden, and he cannot find a driver's door handle. He comes on here to Parts Finder, Kingatow Parts Finder Live, and he says, my name's Barry, I'm in Sydney, I need a driver's door handle for an EH Holden. And then old Jim Bob down the road goes, dude, I live in Newcastle, so not too far away, and I actually have a driver's door handle. And then we put them together, and bim bada boom, we have someone with parts for their hard to find car. So it's not about putting up that you have a door handle for sale. It's, I'm building a car. I need some help, guys. Who can put me in touch with a mate, a brother, a sister? It's always your sister that's got the good gear, right? And yeah, so we just try and put parts together with people that are building a car. So hope that all makes sense, and we'll see how we go. Righto, so we will start here. Okay. Okay, so Joel, what's up? How's things, Bobby? Luke, what's... Leo, g'day, Killer Pandas, how are you? I have a 2006 Ford Focus front bumper bar, preferably black. Okay, so Robert is in Sydney. That's perfect message, guys. See how he's done that? He's given us a year model, what sort of car, and the area he is in. Very important to put in your area, guys. Okay, so Ford Focus, 2006 model bumper bar, preferably in black, guys, in Sydney for Robert. So, yeah, has anyone got Ford Focus gear in Sydney? Even if you guys have been to a Wreckers in Sydney and seen one in the last week, even just message up their sales at this Wreckers in Sydney. They had one there the other day. It's about helping, guys, okay? Yeah, and it'd be good if we could. Now, as always, on our Parts Finder Lives, we do a shirt giveaway. Okay, so I still have a bit of stock there. Some stuff sizes are out of stock, so it'll be, we definitely probably have white ones. We might just not have black in your size. There's 3 different designs. There's the sub 5,000, which we're almost out of, but there are a few left. There's the Kingatow, just the normal original work shirt ones, and then our Kingatow blower shirts. You can buy the shirts at shopkingatowcrew.com, but any super chat puts you in the draw tonight. The draw will be done just before 9 o'clock, just before we finish. Okay? So, yeah, any super chat goes in the draw. Neroli will come out with the numbers, put it in the random thingo, and away we go. And that's to New South Wales. We'll post anywhere. Not New South Wales, sorry. New Zealand, the other state of Australia. Yeah, all right. Real Drive Master, how's things? G'day, CV11. NZ Gearheads, what's going on, dude? Hit the thumbs up button, everyone. Thank you very much. Kiwigan, perfect, mate. A thumbs up that's what it's all about tonight, guys, is that thumbs up button. Doesn't cost anything to hit that, but it helps a lot with the channel. Righto, everyone's mother or grandmother still has one of those house lamps in the background. Yeah, no, that's it. This is just out in the shack. The girls used to use this shack for video games, and when their friends come, they'd sleep out here. So there's a bit of random stuff. I was going to clean things out before tonight, but obviously it didn't happen. Didn't get time. Been working. So hard to find in black. Cheers, mate. All right, Ben Arnold, as always, massive supporter of the channel. Ben, thank you very much, mate. First cab off the rank to go in the draw for shirt this evening. Legend. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. Anyone for a VN V6 in Victoria? Anyone for a VN V6 in Victoria for sale? It's not really a for sale. It's not really a for sale page. There's plenty of Facebook sites for sale stuff on Facebook or on Gumtree or anything like this. This is Parts Finder. We're trying to those hard to put together cars. Like the Mini at the moment, there's little bits and pieces I need for the Mini that I could, or what do I need for the Mini? Someone might have it. I want to buy a set of extractors for it. Okay, I'm obviously in Western Queensland. Has anyone got a set of extractors for a Mini? I was looking at new ones, which are really nice. But if there's the right price, second-hand set of extractors in Brisbane or something like that, I'd be pretty keen for the Mini. Yeah, so that's the way it works. Not I've got, because I could sit here all night and tell you stuff I've got for sale, but it's about trying to complete these cars for everyone. I know, is it you, Ben, over in WA? He's looking for a set of wide GDS wheels for his panel van build. I asked a mate over here, he hasn't got back to me yet, but if you're in WA and you've got a wide set of GDS rims for a HQ, yeah, there's a set needed, so that's the sort of thing. No more Holden, we'll get to that in just a second. Hey, Red, what I missed? Not a lot yet, Deep South, we're just starting to get into it. We have our first entrant to the shirt draw tonight. It's for whatever sizes are in stock, okay, up to 4XL. Hey, I've got a 75 Valiant sedan looking for interior. I'm in Chinchilla. Okay, so Warren's in Chinchilla with a VG Valiant sedan looking for interior. With him being in Chinchilla, I think anywhere in Australia basically will do because he has to get it posted no matter what. So if anyone's got Valiant interior, I actually, for my VH, need 2 front door trims, blue ones, preferably for a VH Valiant, if anyone has some of them. Yeah, I got a VNX cop car. I can remember a mate that stripped a cop car back in the day, a VN one. I think there's photos somewhere. NZ Gearheads, hey, has anyone got a pre-85 project cars for sale in the south of New Zealand? This should be a good one. I hope someone's got something we can find tonight. That sounds exciting. Under $2,000, also don't mind. Needs a fair bit of work, but would love an old Corolla. Okay, so New Zealand guys, South Island, up to $2,000, pre-85 project car. Anyone in New Zealand? I'm pretty keen to see what comes up. The supercharger is awesome. Yes, so for anyone that just got home from work and hasn't had a look on YouTube, the was it an AMR 500 supercharger turned up today. We done a short video of it with Captain. So it's here. We have the supercharger now for the Mini. The plan with the Mini, guys, is to get it going, get it on the road. I have a mate out here with a dyno. We've never used it before, but his dyno, we're going to go out there and hopefully do a power run with the Mini the way it is. Once we've driven it for a week or so, make sure it's going to be okay and hold together. We're going to do a power run, and then we'll be able to compare different power and stuff with the Mini. It's going to be a pretty cool sort of thing to play with, especially once we start changing pulleys. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about the Mini, guys. And that little, we're thinking, I don't know how many guys tuned in last night and watched me hack apart a Volvo front spoiler to go onto the Mini. It actually come out really well. I'm really happy with it. And I think we're going to go a reverse cow scoop, but just on the passenger side, not put it to the center, so it's a bit off center. So by the time we put those flares on the Mini, we've got that mad front spoiler, diffuser thing across the front, and then a side reverse cow. Nothing, not huge, just sort of probably 50 mil, something like that, 50, 60 mil high. It's going to be a beast. It's going to look sweet. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, the news story on Holden was so sad. Yes, it's sort of, apparently the government was very, very disappointed too with Holden because they'd spent a lot of money with them to try and keep it alive and keep it going, and they didn't discuss it with the government. They just axed it, and that was it, gone and finished. I spoke to a guy today, honestly, off his rocker. He goes, oh, they've doubled in price overnight. And I'm like, mate, what are you talking about? He goes, oh, old Holdens, they've doubled in price overnight. I said, mate, they haven't. That's ridiculous. How can they double in price overnight? You couldn't buy them anyway. And just because they've stopped making new ones, like, it's just ridiculous. He goes, oh, no, Shannon's auctions. There was some HK Monaro or something. They had valued at $500,000, and then straight away today it went to $1 million instead of half. Like, do you guys believe that? I don't. I don't believe it for a second. I think it's ridiculous. Any super chat tonight, guys? In the draw, Ben. Looks like you're the winner tonight. It's all happening for you, buddy. Okay. Is there anyone that would have a Datsun 1200 Ute dash cluster for Luke? And where, I suppose you'll get it posted, but whereabouts are you, Luke? So Datsun 1200 Ute. I can't even think what a Datsun 1200 Ute looks like. I did get an L200 Ute in at the yard today, a Mitsubishi one. The interior is really tidy in it, the seat and all that. Yeah, so if anyone wants to do up like a little mini truck or something, it's not a bad looking thing. It's actually pretty tidy. Okay, I can't say that, but let's call you Lucky. Mang, Go, F-Book, VN, VP Group. That's it. You'll be able to target those dudes. Hads, what's going on, dude? Yes, it was you, Ben. Yeah, so Ben's chasing a set of wide GDS wheels. With this wheel thing that I'm starting to go into, I actually, on Friday, go down to see it. I sold that VW buggy to a bloke that I'm dropping it off to on Friday as I go down to Tweed Heads. And he's got some 18-inch lips down there to start with the SS wheels. So we might even be able to look at the GDS wheels for you, mate, to maybe make them for you down the track a little bit once I start to get my wheel thing happening, because I'm pretty keen to do custom wheels, guys. Yeah. Sauce Man, I'm going good, buddy. Everything's always good in my world, always. Nothing is ever bad. Also, anyone got any cheap coilovers for a 2000 Lexus in Sydney? An IS 200 Lexus. So coilovers for Robert in Sydney, guys, for a Lexus. So would those Lexus ones be the same as Sora, or am I on the wrong year model there as a Lexus? Hey Redman, how you going? How much do you think a set of jelly bean mags for HQ are worth? $200 to $400. If they're just normal jelly beans, like a 7-inch wide one, not one with a big dish, just a normal set of jelly beans that are 7-inch wide, are $200 to $400. And tires are irrelevant if they're old. If they're brand new tires on them, that's where the money is, in 14 inches, 14-inch ones. So 14-inch jelly beans, yeah, $200 to $400. Hey, where do you get bench seat covers from? Super cheap, sell them. Government, anyone with 90s Civic stuff. Source Man, I sort of got rid of a Civic today, dude. It was yeah, I had a Civic there. I took the seats out of it for the Mini, and there was a mate that wanted it, Keith, and I offered it to him pretty cheap today. But has anyone else got? That's the only Civic I have in the yard at the moment. But I think it wasn't 90s. I think it was early 2000s. CF, I think it was, something like that. But yeah, anyone got any Civic parts for Sauceman? Whereabouts are you, Sauceman? It's making the fans making my nose go itchy. Bundy Maid. Hey Red, did the black HQ you got have a full set of hot wire mags on it? The black HQ, the sedan, no, it's got like Kragers on it, and they're not actually mine. They still belong to Jake, but he will sell them. I don't have any hot wires at all. Sorry, buddy. Sean, how does front doors and guards for a GQ Nissan Patrol? Whereabouts are you, Sean? GQ, which model's GQ? Because I have another Patrol coming in, a short wheelbase one. It's very rusty. I don't think there's a motor, and it might have good guards on it. Be next week that comes in at the yard. But if anyone else, whereabouts are you, Sean Lingram, for your Nissan Patrol parts? Surely someone will have some Patrol parts for you, dude. Phil, seen a nice XJ6 Jag, same colour as yours, had a V8 badge. It was a beast. Looked great on the road. I can't wait to get mine going, Phil. It's going to be awesome. Wayne's Garage, a blast from the past. How are you, buddy? Hey, mate, just thought that I'd put it out there if anyone is looking for. It's not a for sale page, buddy. It is Parts Finder. If you like the stream, it helps Red to grow. To get 30 likes. That's it. 4 more to go. 30 likes. Thank you very much, TSN Wide Video Gaming, mate. Really appreciate the support there and the prompting for likes. Mad. Hey, Red, keep up the good work. Not liking my chances, but would anyone have 17-inch VN Aero rims? Even one? Paul, I don't think I have any, but at the same time, you never know what I'll see. I don't exactly know what rims they are. Can you whack a photo of those rims up on the Parts Finder page? Okay, a lot of VN guys do come through, and hopefully we can find something for that. I do like Aeros. Yeah, but yeah, it'd be good if we could find some for you. So whack a photo up on the Parts Finder page, mate, and we'll see what we can find you. How much for door corners? Wayne's Garage. Okay, Shannon's are a rip-off. I'd have to agree with that. Nicole's WRX was insured with Shannon's, and they reckon they look after the motor enthusiast. They wrote it off. They just, yeah. And I ended up buying it back, getting it fixed. Luckily, it was a 99 pre-2000, so it doesn't go on the register. But it was still very disappointing that I had to then get the car sorted instead of the insurance company taking care of it. And it was only hail damage, and they wrote it off. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Killer Pandas, dude, in the draw, shirt. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. Looking for a VX2 VT Holden Statesman Calais wood grain steering wheel. We're still looking, Luke. And LJ front bumpers, guys, in Victoria. So a wood grain wheel. Now, there's a guy on Facebook that is advertising all the time, Luke, for restoring leather wheels and stuff like that. I reckon he would be able to do one for you. I reckon if you send him one that's tatty, I reckon he'd be able to restore yours. And he wants LJ Tirana bumper bars too in Victoria, guys. Hey, Red, long time no see. The girls say hi. Hey, hello, girls. How are you? Young Mia, I heard her screaming just a minute ago because it's bedtime. But, yeah, she says hi as well. She'll probably be in some more videos coming up soon because we just got stung with a $700 childcare bill. So we're getting the band back together and Mia's going to be in the truck with Poppy. Yeah, but yeah, she's at the workshop with me tomorrow because I've got a heap of tyres to strip, so she'll take her tablet and sit in the Jag, and it doesn't get much better, does it? Lounging around in the Jag, playing video games. That's the life. TSN wide video gaming, dude, in the draw, buddy. Yeah, there's 3 different styles of shirts, up to 4XL. Some stuff is out of stock, but at the same time, I'm positive we'll be able to find something that you would like. And we're willing to post New Zealand, wherever, South Africa, Zimbabwe, if I can work out how to spell it. Well, it's Nicole's problem, I suppose, but anyway. Hey, Hype Guts, g'day, buddy. How are you? Robert, only 200. Okay. Only is 200 and is 300 for mate. Robert, I forgot what we were talking about now, buddy. Anyway. Sounds good. Okay, Ben Arnold. Ben Arnold, sounds good, mate. Keen to see. Oh yeah, for the wheels, was that what it was? Sounds good. Keen to see how the VN rims turn out. So am I. I'm finding it very expensive to get the 18-inch. Okay, there's another thing that I actually need is 3-piece wheel, 18-inch lips and barrels, so I can start, or even 15s, 16s, 17s, and 18s in lips to start building some of these wheels. So if anyone has lips hanging around, yeah, I'm pretty keen to buy them. His fans drive me mental. Gearheads, Wayne wants you to inbox him about those HR parts, buddy. Okay, Sauceman, you sold it to me, bro. It's Keith. Well, there you go, Sauceman. And now he's looking for part. He needs seats. He needs seats for the Civic. There you go. Hopefully I'll drop that off tomorrow, Keith. Bundy made, okay. Dane Thompson, looking for a BF Falcon XR6 Rebel Mark II front bumper, factory flare, and body kit. Okay, so a body kit for a BF Falcon. Whereabouts are you, Dane? Surely someone would have some of that late model stuff. BF stuff is a little bit hard to get your hands on. We don't get a lot of them through the yard yet, and I don't really see us getting them through. They are quite a nice car, so hopefully people are actually looking after them, which would be good. Where do I message Wayne's Garage? Yeah, if you just put in Wayne's Garage into Facebook, you'll see his page come up. He does a lot of HR stuff and rust repair panels and stuff like that. Very easy to find on Facebook, mate. There's T2GU series. Okay, you may need to put up a picture of what on the Facebook page, on the Parts Finder page, of what model your Patrol is, and then yeah, we might be able to find you some guards. Okay, Sean Mearmount near Caboolture. Okay, cool. He's not far from us. Dwayne Thompson looks like he's in New Zealand. In the draw for shirts. Okay, so stuff that's in stock. But yes, there is still. We should be able to work something out. I do have to do another run of merch soon. Going to do ones with actual cars on them, the VN, the SS50. I've designed most of them. I've just got to get back there and get it done. I just haven't had time. Soon. Making time is the bane of my existence. You probably hear me whinge about it all the time. Probably sick of it. Yeah, no, mate. There's a stick parts, mate. I have HR door window. Has anyone got any coilovers for VYVZ in New South Wales? So coilovers for Joel in Leeton, New South Wales area. So set of VT, VX should be the same. I'm pretty positive they are. So anyone got a set of coilovers? Paul, thanks, mate. We'll post a pic. Sweet. Hopefully we can help you out. That'd be good. Hey, Red. It's James from New Zealand. Boss Life. G'day, James. How are you, buddy? After some stock standard white rims for a Hitachi Z. Okay. In Toowoomba for Tony. What's for a Hitachi Z? I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Can you post a picture too, Tony, so we can all see what it is and hopefully be able to find you something, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, Tony, that'd be good. All be able to learn something tonight, what that is. But yeah, cool. Patrol Life, dude, in the drawer. Shirt, mad. Good stuff, buddy. Hi, Red. Enjoy the live streams. Cool. Stuck waiting at home for shoulder reconstruction. Not good, dude. Oh, I've got a lot of mates that have been through the whole shoulder reconstruction thing, and yeah, in the end of it, though, they're pretty happy, which is good. Anyone got Statesman interior for a 97 Statesman? Whereabouts are you, Rear Wheel Master? I think there's two Statesmans in the yard at the moment. There's a blue one and a red one. If you are near us, we might be able to help you out there with interior. But yeah. The Mini has come along really well. I didn't get to touch it today after that live. I basically left and had to go to work, but we're going to get those flares on soon and get it going. I can't wait, and get those Civic seats in, and that way I'll have the other seats out and we can register it and use the car while I'm re-trimming everything else. So it's going to work out really well putting those Honda Civic seats and stuff in. The rear seat, I'm going to pull the material off the back seat for the Civic. They're a split seat though, so I might have to sew the center together to make it work on the Mini seat. And then I'm just going to contact adhesive and clip all that over. It's not going to be nice, but it'll be one color and clean and tidy inside. Yeah, and then we can get stuck back into the Jag. So yeah, I don't know. Too many projects, too little time. I've ordered wheel studs for the 300ZX, for the Skyline, for the R33, so we'll be able to get wheels on that, drive it a bit more. I've got to get a rear window. Does anyone have a rear window for an R33 Skyline, two-door? So there's another thing that I need if someone has one. What do we got here? Rightio, Statesman. I think he means HZ maybe. Okay, let's go back up and have a look. Bush, dude. For a Holden HZ. For a Holden Z. But why would he say standard white rims? So it must be a four-wheel drive or something. Maybe Sun Rangers he's looking for. Tony Johnson. Yeah, clarification perhaps? A bit more words or something. Have we got a misspelling thing, or have I just got no idea what's going on? It's probably that, to be honest. But anyway, all right. Here we go. Boss Life. I'm JD. I miss your towing videos. What's up with your truck? Is your truck okay? Yeah, truck's all good. I drive the truck every single day. I just, I don't know. I take it for granted what I do, I suppose, so I don't film it. But I'll do some more when something comes up that's a bit cool. I'll do a few lives out in the paddock and try and show you what's going on. On Friday morning, the starter motor that was in the truck fell apart inside itself, fused itself together, fried all the wiring back to the batteries and fried the batteries as well. And then I couldn't get a starter motor. Ended up, Matty on here, he works for, what's the company called? A parts place down in Brisbane. He hooked me up at a really good price for a starter motor. And I drove down Saturday morning with the girls, grabbed it. Yeah, truck got going again Monday. So I was off the road for a few days. It was good though. I got to play with the Mini and do a little bit of other stuff. But the truck's always going. Like, every day. That's why I'm late to do all this stuff, because I'm always driving the truck. The truck is how I make a living. It runs flat stick, morning to dark, and yeah. I'm actually going to Tweed Heads on Friday, taking a buggy down that we've sold, and a Nissan Navara that's done a fuel pump down to some diesel place in Tweed. So I'll probably go and see some friends while I'm down there. Mia's coming with me on Friday, so we'll do the park. Hopefully it's hot, might take her to the beach. Yeah, once we've finished our jobs, we'll have a bit of a play. Aussie Bogan bloke, you a new subscriber or just started commenting, mate? I haven't seen the name before, but welcome. Yeah, love your work, mate. Cheers from Maitland. Good stuff, buddy. Glad to have you along for the ride, and you're welcome. Okay, what Statesman 97 is VS? I have a VN style Statesman in the yard, and there's also the VS style Statesman. Both of them have grey cloth interior. You need to talk to Leith though at the yard. If you don't have the number, message me. Make sure you hit the like button. Say hello to your sister. You know the drill. Looking for a RB20, RB25 or RB30 manual gearbox in New South Wales for Hype Guds. Surely someone has a Skyline manual. Surely. I think I've got a 5-speed there. I'm not sure. It is an RB box, but I'm not sure on condition of it. I got told it was good, but I get told a lot of things. Tony, cool, here we go. Posted to be HZ stock standard, white and rims, 8s and 10s. Standard. Instead of white, is that supposed to be wide rims? When you say white rims, yeah. Mr. Jack, hey Red, what did the captain say about the Mini? I messaged him when I finished last night with you guys and you saw what I built. I took a picture and I sent it off to him, and he just wrote back, yeah, that looks all right. Or that looks cool. It was positive, right? But yeah, I don't know. It just, he, very set in his ways, very opinionated on what he likes. And sometimes he doesn't see what I see. We work very well together because he's very talented in certain areas and has no interest in other areas. And the areas he has no interest in, I do. Like that rat poo and that car, he would have walked away from the car and just said, oh, nothing to do with it, don't want to touch it. But because I'm willing to get in there and clean that out, and I'm interested in having a clean interior and the little bits and pieces and those little touches like that front spoiler, it works for me in my head. I can see what wheels are going to work. I know what I like and what I hope is going to work. Anyway, it doesn't always work. But we work well together in that way because the little blower, like as soon as he heard the Mini was coming, he knew exactly what he wanted to put on it and all the rest of it. And he goes, right, I've got this. This is what I want. This is what I want to do. Should cost this much. Need this and that and that. And he's on to that. I don't have to think about it, which is great. And I concentrate on what I do. So we work well as a team. But he does get very set in his ways on what's right and how a car should be. And yeah, he said what he says now is, I don't like that. It doesn't work. It's going to look shit, but it's your car and you can do whatever you like. So yeah, but I do compromise a little bit with him. But anyway, most of the time we're on the same page with stuff. Just had an ankle we've got a lot of injuries going on here, guys. Reconstruction, plate in my fibia. Good luck, Patrol Life. We had another one last night with a broken leg too. Okay, here we go. Hey, anyone have a LN106 Hilux bull bar in black around Gatton for Dylan? There may be one at the workshop, I think, if no one else has one closer, Dylan. If you contact Leith, I think there is one out the back on a Surf. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is, actually. Gary Rogers, yeah, I'm good, mate. Family's good. We're always poking along, cruising. Pretty healthy sort of family. We don't have a lot of medical issues or sicknesses. Mia's got a runny nose, but that's pretty standard for a little kid. But generally, things poke along quite well. The truck's going again, so that's a big part of our family. I'm going to sell the VNSS very soon. A big part of our family is going to leave after many, many, many years. Phil, they're the best shirts. Wore mine to work today. Cool, man. Which shirt did you get, Phil? This is the blower shirt, guys. There's still the first run of them with the OG sub 5,000. So if the channel does blow up and you've got one of these, like you can say, mate, I was here at the start. But yeah, there are other ones with Kingatow crew and sub 5,000 on them. and the Kingatow crew work shirts. Any super chat tonight goes in the draw. But yeah, I do get a lot of comments about the blower shirts, about these ones. Like, yeah, a lot of people really like the design. I'm pretty happy with them too. I hate it when, yeah, I'm digging through the wash and looking for them all the time. And yeah, but anyway. 72 watches, 39 thumbs up. Let's get those likes up to the viewer count. Good on you, dude. All right, so 70 watches. Let's hit that button, dudes. Hadzi down on the Goldie. Always looking for 90s Vitaras, guys. If anyone's got any Vitaras around the place, Hadzi's always keen. Stock standard white and rims. Stock standard white and rims for Tony Johnson for a HZ. So HQ, J, X, Z rims for a HQ. And where were you again, Tony? I think you put it up the first time. Mark Smith, he read, glad the parts finder's back. We will be back every week from now on. I'll put a big effort in. I didn't realise, like, things went okay with Parts Finder. I didn't know whether you guys were really too fussed on it. On the podcast, the Podfielder podcast the other day, he mentioned it. The guy they were interviewing said, oh, shit, that sounds good. I'd really like to watch that. And then I didn't realise that I should have continued building it. And yeah, so I'm on board 100% with you guys. And hopefully one day we might even be able to put some parts together for you guys and not just talk about cars. So we said last night in the live, we were going to talk briefly about Holden closing down. Okay, big part of Australia obviously gone. I don't really think it's going to affect the price of the Holdens. I think things will just poke along gradually how they always have. I don't think it's going to put a big spike in the prices. To me, the cars aren't about the prices of them anyway. But I hope that there's going to be some sort of parts thing. I know we already have rare spares and that for the older stuff. I'm hoping that those companies will maybe step forward into, you know, the VTV, even up to VTVX, VY. I hope that they do continue to make parts. What do you guys think? Do you think there are going to be companies that are going to do rubber kits for those later model ones? Because I'm pretty sure after this 10 years or whatever it is for the servicing they've got left of these new ones they've sold, I don't think they're going to be that interested in still the part side of things to this country. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are they going to do part support? That is going to be what is going to determine the value of these cars, is the support, the ongoing support from GM. So, yeah. Thanks, mate. It's second one for years. Dude, I was born with like this bone disease thing, so I've got less bone marrow and more bone, which gives you denser bones. And supposedly you're supposed to have like bone breaks, but I'm a dickhead and I don't get them. I'm lucky, been real lucky. Aussie Bogan bloke. Yeah, brother, first time commenting, but loyal subscriber. Cheers. All right, cool, man. Well, welcome. I'm glad now. A lot of guys have said that they actually they don't comment on anything and they feel pretty comfortable in our groups to be able to comment and post pictures and stuff. So I'm pretty happy with that because I know Facebook can be a pain in the ass. Even YouTube with dickhead comments. Like, yeah, so having a place where people are comfortable, I'm very, very happy to be a part of that. That's for sure. Sucks, man. I need one. Easy. I'm under the cars. Worst, I can't get up from under them. I know that feeling. I'm starting to get fat and rolling around like a big old fat fella trying to get up and down. Should hear Leith laughing at me. He always hits his head, hurts himself, rolls around on the ground, cries like a girl, and then he cuts his head and it drips everywhere, and I just laugh and yeah. Anyway, all right, Joel. That wasn't me last night. That was me last night too, man. Oh, with the leg. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did see your X-rays, man. That's yeah. The only one I've done bad. I don't know if you can see that one there sticks up. So I've got my knuckle, but that is actually the knuckle. That one there is the bone, and the bone actually fused back together like that. That's from just being young and fighting like a dickhead. But anyway. Dylan, Joel, that was me last night. Mr. Jack, you guys are like an old married couple, me and Captain. Yeah, we've known each other for years. That's just how it is. Yeah, but in the draw, dude, legend. Thank you very much. In the draw for the shirts tonight, man. Any super chat, guys, doesn't matter how big, how small, they are all appreciated and all the support is great. This keeps dropping on me. Okay, Sean, hey Red, I started watching a year ago, and your build pushed me to start my own build. Sweet. What are you building, dude? What are you building, Sean? Tell us all about it. Even if it's a barrel, you want to hear it. Just kidding, just kidding. Don't start on me. 8s or 10s. Okay, so he's looking for not a white set of wheels. Spell check. That auto spelling's a nightmare. Okay, so a wide set of stockies for Tony. Okay, a wide set of HQ stockies. Now, Tony, I have a mate over here, Jake. He has a lot of earlier wheels and stuff like that. He may have a set of, I'll just try and tighten this up in some way. He may have a set. So if we don't have any luck here tonight, send me a message and I'll send you a phone number for my mate. And if I unplug that power lead, maybe that'll help. I'll send you Jake's number. I actually met a couple of subscribers the other day who were up here to see Jake. He had a hard lid for their ute, and he has a lot of old Holden stuff, and so does his old man. So between the two of them, hopefully we can, and you're not far being in Toowoomba, we're only just across the range. So, yeah, might be able to help you out. Okay, I sent you a text. Yeah, I saw the x-rays last night. I opened it up. I quickly looked at it, but then I had 20 other messages, and I forgot to get back to you, and I'm sorry about that, buddy. But I'll re-look at them again and give you a message. Anyone in Rocky, I'm chasing a hard top for my... it must be VU Commodore Ute. So any of the Utes, VT, VX, VY one will fit as well. VZ hardcover will fit for his Ute as well. For Roman up in Rocky, hopefully we can find him a hard lid for his Commodore. Okay, Gary, super chat dude, in the draw, legend. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the support. Thank you. Young Neralee's in there. Jotting all the names down. She'll number them. It goes into a number generator and boom, away you go. Okay, one day. Okay, so we're at 54 likes, guys, and 70 people on there. Just like. We'll see how many we can get tonight, guys. One day we may actually get to the bumper bars. Yeah, we will find some LJ bumper bars one day. I'll stumble across some one day in a paddock and I'll do a little happy dance and yeah. It'll be good, and I'll have them hanging up here behind me, just swinging in the breeze like those wind chimes. And we won't say anything. Luke will come on and go, "Hey, what's that?" World hippie, you are so handsome. Yes, I know, I am. I'm freaking awesome. Don't you worry about me. Yeah. Red, do you have any Holden tattoos on you? No, I don't. I was always going to get one of my first car, my HZ, but it just never happened for some reason. And I wouldn't say that I'm a hardcore Holden person. I'd get a picture, like I'd get that blower tattooed on me, but just a Holden one, not so much. Yeah, I do love me Jags, obviously, me Minis. I love them all. Like yeah. Righto. I think the prices of older Holdens will go up now. It'll be interesting to see. We'll follow along and yeah, over these parts finder nights, perhaps if you see something that's spiked. But the problem is it's hard because you see stuff advertised and it's not necessarily what it sells for. You know what I mean? So they can put these massive prices on them, but yeah, until we know a mate that paid that and it's consistent, it'll be hard. Even auction prices, realistically, they sort of live in a different world, the auction price thing. What do you guys think of the auction prices? I don't find that they really represent what things sell for, because I know I couldn't afford to buy anything at auction because most of the time it's just out there. I can't afford anything because I waste all my... Yeah, I realise you're in Toowoomba, Tony. We're in Nanango, so we're only an hour or so away. But sometimes with this older stuff, within an hour is good going. But yeah, if you message me your number or send me a text message, just look up Kingatow, the business. Send me a text message, say it's Tony from Toowoomba. Can I get Jake's number? And I'll send that through to you. And if you give me a call, hopefully he will have a set of wheels there for you. I haven't got any wide HQ stuff. Or has anyone else got some wide HQ rims for Tony? I'm guessing looking that big, you're building a 1-tonner, Tony. Do we put the V8 Holden in the shed? Enjoy it. Get it out, drive it, enjoy it. enjoy it. You got to enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy driving it, sell it. Like, yeah, you got to drive it. Yeah, I love nothing better than that ute, getting in and driving it. Absolutely love it. Even though it's a limited edition and it'll be worth blah, blah, blah. Love driving it. It just makes me so happy. Anyone got a BA Boss bonnet? Love them. In black, and a driver's door in Victoria for Mark. So one of the V8 bulge bonnets for a BA in black and a driver's door, guys, in Victoria. What's the name of your Facebook parts group? Red. Okay, it's just under Kingatow Parts Finder. If you put Kingatow Parts Finder, there's 3 pages. There's Kingatow, which is my towing page that I use for work. Then there's Kingatow Parts that Leith uses for work. And then there's Kingatow Parts Finder that most of these guys are on, and they post up stuff they're doing with their cars during the week. The odd meme goes up there. I put updates for the Facebook page on there. It's actually started to build into quite a good group. What do you guys reckon of the group? It's pretty good. There's not a lot of dickheads. It's definitely not a for sale page. You can post up there that you're looking for parts. It's to find parts. It's not a for sale page. But it's pretty good. Like, it's not many posts I've got to delete for sale stuff, that's for sure. But yeah, Parts Finder, Kingatow Parts Finder Live, I think it says. I am intending to have the page on the screen, but I'm very technologically retarded and still can't work it out. But anyway, we'll get there, guys. Hey, Red, as long as the SV88 and SV89s go up in value, I'm happy. Well, SV88s, VL Commodores, will never go down in price. People absolutely love them. Just VLs are the craziest price things I've ever come across. But people say that about VNs too. I think it all comes down to your preference. But I don't think that rare stuff is really going to drop in price at all, ever. And yeah. All right, what have we got? They could not even make ZB V8 because they couldn't sell the V6 one. Okay. Good stuff. Hey, Red, just put a set of V series welds on my Tirana. Sweet. Looks fat as with new chrome drop tank. Mate, I love wheels. Welds are just awesome. Like, they were just, when I was a young bloke, they were the pinnacle of everything. I'm absolutely obsessed with wheels. I cannot help myself. I bet you look great in Wrangler jeans. No, I don't know. I've never really... Christ, I hope you're not a guy. Do you think Holden VE will ever go up in price? No. The SSs, yes, the V8 ones, but the Alloytechs, no. I suggest to everyone to never. I love VEs. The fat guards on them, the interiors are nice in them, they look good with a big set of rims, the different spoiler kits they come with, the front ends, the front bars, love the look of them. Awesome looking car. The Alloytech motor, I wouldn't trust it to get me to buy a bottle of milk at the servo. Like, Holden, I'm not surprised they went under releasing that motor. Like, it is just garbage. The V8s though, yes, awesome cars. Like, even the SV6s, if they, Alloytech, what's going on? Anyway, what do you do? 54 likes, 70 odd viewers is really good odds. It is actually. Just goes to show the love. That's it. So where are we at now, guys? 83 and 63. That's pretty good, you know, because like you can get 1,000 views and only get 25 likes, and you guys are kicking ass. You guys are awesome. Love it. It's good. We're starting to really build something, guys. Things went really fast out of the box for us. Hit that 5,000, and yeah, I know I haven't been editing videos, and that's on me. But look how much more I've got done on cars now compared to what I was getting done when I don't have to spend 4 hours at night editing. I can actually, yeah. And not only that, like doing that front spoiler yesterday, that was sort of to show people that you just have to have a bash. Like, I had no idea what I was doing, and I'm sure you guys could see that in the video But you've just got to make a decision, cut it, and have a go to try and get it to work. But I think in an edited video, you wouldn't have got the feel for that. You would have got, oh, I've got this, and I would have looked all professional, chopped it, it's looking good now, I've got it mounted up, and do it. Instead of, oh shit, where am I going to cut? Oh, that burnt my leg. Like, you actually get a feel for that. You're not the only one out there that doesn't know what they're doing, and just have to have a go. And that's what it's all about. And I hope that's coming across in the videos now, that you just have to cut it out, glue it up, and cross your fingers, because a lot of the times that's all it is, having an idea and just having the balls to execute it. So yeah, hopefully one day I'm getting the VX Holden logo tattooed on my thumb. Eventually, when I find someone that will, you can't find someone that will tattoo it on your thumb. Okay. I think Holden H series came out 6 or 8. On Utes. Yeah, he's looking for 8s and 10s. So he's actually looking for a staggered set, and you can't really fit 10s straight underneath a sedan unless you pump the guards a bit. But you can put a 10 directly under a 1-tonner. So I'm just taking a guess that that's what he's building, to be honest. And I'd just like to hear what he's building because I'm nosy. Hey, Peter. I'm looking for a steering wheel boss kit to suit a TE Cortina. What else suits TE Cortina, Peter? I may have one in the yard. If I have one there, it's yours, buddy. So if you could tell me what other models fit TE Cortina, yeah, hopefully I can give you one. That'd be good. Mark Smith, dude, legend in the draw, shirt draw, happening at 9 o'clock. For what's in stock, you might have to work with me. Instead of black, it might have to be white, up to 4XL. It's out of stock on a couple of different ones. There was a guy that wanted XL blower shirts the other day, and we were out in black. We had them in white though. But yeah, but I am going to get stuck into merch a little bit more soon. Just not high on my priority list unless you guys desperately want it. But yeah, the likes are there. 66, pick up sticks. We should play bingo. The Facebook page and your YouTube group we have is the best group of people out there. The car chat, the content is great. Thanks, Mr. Jack. I do find it to be good. Like, there's not a lot of dickheads. We had that bloke the other day, but you're going to get them every now and again. But yeah, so anyone that hasn't joined the Kingatow Parts Finder live page, make sure you jump over. I think it's at about 400 and something members now in a couple of months. So it's growing and it's good. So yeah, turbo or supercharged, I swing both ways. Quite happy. Reggie still to go to car shows and go live. Reggie still go to car shows. Boss life, I don't get a lot of time to go to car shows, to be honest. I'm a workaholic. I cannot help myself. But when the Mini's going, perhaps we might, and the Jag, might take them to a car show. And if any of you guys turn up with a Kingatow shirt on, you're more than welcome to have a drive of the Mini or the Jag. The blown one, not so much. If the car's just not legal, you know, I can't really let you drive it, but I'm happy for someone to go around the block or something in one of them. If you're interested in Jags and you've never driven one and you turn up with a Kingatow shirt on, yeah, we're going for a spin. Would you ever sell the Mini? No plans to at this stage at all. I'd probably buy another one before I sold that one. Leith's really interested in it. He does a lot for me, so if I can build a car and give it to him to use, I'm quite happy. So not at this stage. Sorry, but yeah. Very hard to find a non-rusty one too. So Alloytech's really that bad. I'm looking at getting a VZ tonner. Okay. Alloytechs have issues with the timing chains. For one, they get very noisy and then they jump timing and run really shitty, okay, and will throw engine lights. Now, to get the timing chains done, it's $1,200 to $1,500, or that's what it used to be. It probably still is because the parts were always very expensive, right? So they're expensive to do timing chains, and they do stretch them and wreck them, okay? They are very, very prone to doing head gaskets. And a VRS, a valve regrind set, okay, which is your head gaskets, your valley gaskets, and all that sort of stuff, for an Ecotech are about $115, 120, something like that. A cheap set for an Alloytech is $500. Okay, so there's massive price difference between the two V6s. They're very prone to doing starter motors. They're very prone to doing coil packs. If you need to change a thermostat, it's pretty much inlet manifold off because it's right at the back and it's painful. They do go better than Ecotechs, but they just don't last and they have mega issues. That's why you'll see a VY priced for $6,000 and you can buy a VZ or a VE for $2,000 or $3,000 when they're the same car, but this one's old and that one's new and this one's cheap because it's so expensive to repair. My opinion, and that's just from experience of stuff coming in the yard, I generally don't buy them. I won't sell the Alloytech motors secondhand because I don't like selling things that I can't stand behind and say, look, it's going to be good, even though it's running good here now. 2 weeks' time, it might be rooted. Like I'd just be very careful. Yes, they are cheap, but if you can get a VY, I really highly suggest buying a VY instead. Yeah. What was that? Alloytechs are a bad engine. I rebuilt 31 week. Well, there you go. That says it all, doesn't it? Yes. That's yeah, the 10-inch ones are like that. But hopefully, you might have a modified car. Hopefully, we can find him some rims. That'd be good if we can help him out. Yeah, on a sedan. Hopefully, one day someone will make an easy Ecotech V6 conversion to go in VEVF for L&P platers. I don't think I've seen that done yet. Is an Ecotech going back the other way? But yeah, because the VZs are a nice car. Like the front ends look good on them. They're basically the same interior as a VY, but the VEs, they're a nice car, but you just need a V8 one. Or yeah, maybe an RB25 or a 1J or a 2J in a VE would be a beautiful car. Or even RB30, I don't know, it's a bit far back. Maybe an RB25 into a VE. That would be a really, really nice car. Even if it was an aspirated one for P-platers. Yeah. Got a link for the blower shirts. Yes, if you just put into Google shop kingatowcrew.com, it'll come up and there's a page. And go through the merch page. So shop kingatowcrew.com. It'll come up. There is the links in some of the videos. In the descriptions, but I've been lazy and don't do descriptions much these days. I just put up videos. But yeah, shop kingatowcrew.com. Easy. Or enter in the draw any super chat and hopefully you win. 71 likes, 85. We're almost there. Like that mad. Imagine if we get the same and every time someone jumps on. Yeah. Does anyone have any recommendations for rims for a XE ESP other than Simmons? I saw on a Mini the other day, you know the Bathurst globes? The globes are like a 5-spoke thing, but they had a big dish. Like if you could get a set of big dished globes, I reckon they look pretty cool on a Ford. They are a Ford wheel, but yeah, I don't know. What about anyone else for yeah, so an XE ESP? So the ESPs are the red with the black, aren't they? And I think they come in silver as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I probably am. G'day, Sean. How are you, buddy? Luke Morris, 87, super chat dude, in the draw for sure. Matt, good stuff, buddy. 75 and 80. We're getting close. I have a set of Bathurst globes on a VE now. Sweet. Chris, can you post a picture, please, on the Parts Finder page? Hopefully both of you guys are on the page and we can see. But you can get globes and they don't look quite right. You need the ones with the big dish in them so they really look fat. You know what I mean? Yeah. Did you put that up before I said it or afterwards, Chris? Or are we just on the same page? Kindred Wheel Spirits. Anyone need to be... and they need to be serviced a lot. They do. I think that if you run the right oil and a good oil, I think that on one of the banks, I think it's the passenger side rear bank, runs hot on them. And when you pull the rocker cover off, you can actually see a lot of discoloration where the oil feed doesn't work as well. They did change a lot of oil squirters through the different models, but they were the same. They come out in the Rodeos, and you'll see that Rodeos with an Alloytech aren't worth shit. You can buy the V6 Isuzu Rodeo, worth a lot more, and then the diesels. But the Alloytech ones in the Rodeos were rubbish as well. Yeah, it's just a shame that it happened, I suppose, because, yeah, VEs were mad. Does the chain guides screw up? No, it doesn't have anything to do with guides, just the chain itself. The guides, I've never heard of anyone having trouble with guides or tensioners or anything like that. It's just the actual chain stretches, and then it allows the timing to go out, and then they jump timing and smash everything, old valves and stuff like that. Phil, water pumps done 4 on ours. That could come down to the water at your place. Water pumps, I don't think I've had much to do with water pumps on Alloytechs, but yeah, but it just seems the parts, the supporting parts, even starter motors for them. Yeah, we get asked a lot for starter motors for VZs. My mate's VE burns oil like any idea. It's crazy, and this is all one car we're talking about, guys, and no one said my VT or my VX or, you know, it's just that Alloytech motor. Red, I went to a mini car show. One had a Honda VTEC drag car. Don't mini Mighty Car Mods, they've got a VTEC one in his mini, haven't they? His late model one. That's a nice car, that thing. Hey, Toe King, what's going on, dude? Most towed car for me is anything Alloytech. Yeah, that's it. Anyone that doesn't know, Toe King does exactly what I do. Runs a small towing company down in Adelaide area. So if you are looking for a tow down in Adelaide area, just Google Toe King, and he's your man. Good dude. He'll help you out for sure. Alloytech, Ecotech is too old. Too old for what? RB and a VS, RB25 and a VS. That'd be nice too. Thoughts on VZ Monaro prices in the future? They'll I don't know, to be honest. It's a hard, they're starting to go back up now. They've hit their bottom. Monaros have hit their bottom. It's the time to buy now, and they will start rising from here. I don't think they're going to go down any further. I'm rethinking buying a Monaro and maybe waiting for those F-type Jags to fall about 40 grand. And they will, because they're a Jag. They lose a lot of money really quickly before they rise again. Because people that buy Jags want the newest and the latest thing, you know what I mean? They're not into second-hand cars like us, and it's just started raining here, guys. I hope that doesn't get too noisy for us. But our draw will be at 9 o'clock. I don't even know what time it is. Narrowly will come out when it's time. So any super chat goes in the draw for shirts, guys, or if you want to buy a shirt or stickers, we do have a lot of different stickers. And I made these up too for you guys that are, I think we've gone past most of the guys on here being VNSS guys, but made up ones that are like your VNSS moulding down the side. Kingatow crew, got them in white. So that'd be Phoenix red, Atlas grey, Alpine white, and there's black ones as well. There's more there. We've got some mad big SS style window banners, see? They're all on shopkingatowcrew.com, guys. If you're keen, 77 likes, 85 guys. That's, yeah, we're doing good with the likes tonight, guys. Red, black, and silver. That's it. Yeah, so Monaro prices will start climbing from here, Mr. Jack. My mate has some custom-made 15 by 10 HQ pattern. Maybe sell, but they're in South Australia. There you go, Tony. Maybe put you and Mr. Jack together if you're willing to pay some freight and get them up. Might be something to look at, that's for sure. I would go the Globes for sure. Dish, like you said, Red. Yeah, I think the Globes will suit the earlier Falcon. I can't really think of any other wheels. You can go Pro Stars and stuff like that, and there's nothing else in the Weld range that would really suit that early Falcon, but I think the Globes, if you can get the right tyre wall, it's going to be all about tyre wall. If you can get them in a 15 as well and not in a 14 with a big dish, yeah, they don't even need to be original Globes, but I have seen them pretty cheap as sets too. I hope this rain doesn't get too full on and drop the internet out on it. Now, if the internet does drop out and I go, okay, we'll do the draw and I'll put it up on the Parts Finder page and go from there. So I'm hoping you guys that have done Super Chats are on the Parts Finder page, but we should be all right. It's not a massive storm, but we'll see how we go. Left rear correct on the head. There you go. Yeah, for some reason the oil doesn't get to the back, and when the oil gets thin and shitty, it overheats, and you can see a lot of discoloration in the back of the cylinder head. They did improve it, I think, over the years, but an Alloytech that hasn't been serviced every 5,000 religiously with good oil, garbage. 82 and 77, very close. That's it. Well, 81 and 84, dudes. Kicking ass, guys. You guys are legends. Because I rebuild engines and everything, and I know it's the chain guides that messed up. Okay, cool. I'm not going to argue. Leaf is your engine builder guy. I just know what I buy every day and look what to look for, and I know that Alloytechs are garbage. Okay, so the guides, I know it's the chain guides that messed up. Okay, so the chain guides actually, are they what create the excessive wear in the chains? Because there's got to be some reason why the chains stretch or fail so regularly in those Alloytechs. So okay, so the guides, okay, that's a good one to know. So that could be something to do then. If you do buy, correct me if I'm wrong, okay, Lucky, if someone buys a VZ and it runs good now, right, instead of the expensive chain set, can you just put a set of guides in it when you get it? Is it possible? I know they're a pain in the ass to get the front off them. I don't know. Just don't buy a VZ. Simple. But I know sometimes budget only allows to buy VZs, which is hard. So, and they're a big part of the second-hand car world too, aren't they? I suppose it's very hard. What else do you buy? I did see a late model Camry this afternoon at the supermarket, a black one. God, it looked good. It's sort of in the back of my head. I thought to myself, Holden's gone, but this Camry looks all right. For those bigger cars, I know it's not rear-wheel drive though, guys. So yeah, hey, Rod, hope all is good. Yes, Kyle, everything's always good in my world because the original Alloytech had a single chain, and the rebuild kit comes with twin chains. So once the new chains have been put in, that's it. They last and work well, do they, Lucky? I hope it's okay if I call you Lucky. It's just a long name, dude, and I'll get it wrong for sure. Apparently, the aftermarket replacement kits are meant to be a lot better than the factory setups. Well, there, you just answered my question. There you go. I should have shut up and read further. Just focus on oil, light commercial, like Benz. They are good Alloytech. Okay. Just focus on oil light commercials like Benz. Good Alloytechs. Okay. Oil. It's all about the oil. It's all about good oil in the Alloytechs, apparently. Hey, mate, sorry haven't been on much lately. Been flat out with work. That's all right, Jess. All good, buddy. You're around now, Jesse? Mate, the videos are always up there, dude. Just make sure you hit that like button, and everything will work out fine. Chris, I went to put a picture up in a few weeks. I'll put a picture up in a few weeks of the SP. Getting trim done. Post some pics of my Tirana, which will probably keep you more happy. I don't mind those early Falcons. I actually got offered from a mate. I'm actually going down there on Friday down at Tweed. His next door neighbour, he must be an old fella because it's a very retirement area, Tweed Heads. It was a EB Falcon, a white one, but mint, $2,000. If anyone wants one, I don't know any more about it. I can find out more about it and pass you on contacts. But it was an EB for $2,000, but it was super clean. EB, ED, that sort of model, just white. Kragers maybe one of my favourite wheels. Yeah, Phil, I agree. I love Kragers and ProStars. They're always a favourite, that's for sure. 82 and 82, well done. This is 79 and 84, so we have more likes than viewers. So come on, viewers, where are you? Is anyone building a Holden Utes? Just asking. I've got my 50, obviously, and I've actually got a HR Ute out here that all the rust has been done. You guys haven't really seen it yet, but we'll get to it one day. But yeah, is anyone else building any Holden Utes, guys? Are the chain guides nylon? They're nylon coated, they're steel, I think, and then with a coating. Would you consider painting the mini roof white rather than black, considering the Queensland summer sun? The black and silver sort of look sort of works for me with the rubbers around the windows. Yeah, the white won't work. White won't work. There's no other white. Yeah. There's no other white. No, it sort of needs to be black on that one, I think. But yeah, because the left bank chain guide always messes up, it throws out the chains. Okay, so the guide wears, which then allows the timing to move further. Yeah. Anyway, VZs, eh? This VZ tonner is one owner, fully service history. It's actually in mint condition. Only reason why I thought it might be good to buy. All you can do is take it on case by case value. I don't want to say to you that they're good when in my heart I would never buy one. Like never. I wouldn't do it. But if the car's super clean, it's been serviced well, and you continue with that servicing, as soon as you hear a bit of a noise, you just have to factor in that you will have to do chains on it. Or maybe if you preemptively, like Lucky said, is get the original chains out, put your doubles in it, get the guides done, and then if the rest of the car is that mint, it's worth spending that $1,500. It'll save you in the long run, and then it could be a good car. I can't recommend it and get excited. I can that it's clean, but I don't know. I used to work for Repco as a spare parts interpreter. Red, I just uploaded a video on a nice mini I saw a few weeks ago, sweet, on the Parts Finder page. Cool, I'll have a look at that, Gary, when we finish up here. Sounds good, mate. Upper shelf oils, lots of servicing. That's it, eh? Daz one, hey, 20 minutes left. Enter the draw for tonight. There's Neralee, my lovely assistant. Thank you, Neralee, for your help, mate. I really appreciate it. It's 20 minutes to go, guys. Well, that would have been when she put that up, which was at 8:38, and I have no idea what time it is now. So soon, 9 o'clock, we're going to draw, guys. My daily driver is a 94 VR S-Pack, 5 litre. It's slowly getting a rebuild. Then I can start on my 97 Club Sport. So 97 Club Sport, that makes it a VT, yes? Is it a blue one? Is it a 5 litre blue 97 Club Sport? Sean, is it? Please tell me it is. I predict that the 5 litre VT blue and silver Club Sports are the one to own for the money. They are the one. They are the one that will be worth the money. Just my prediction, and I know nothing about anything. But slowly building a big red auto. Been slowly building a 72 HQ Ute, but keeps getting pushed back by other projects. Dude, must be in the name, buddy. I understand that completely. Like, you're all gung-ho, it's all happening, and then something else shiny comes along, and it's your favorite, like the Mini, like the Jag's awesome, love it. Not to mention the hardtop and the blown Jag and the WRXs, and but yeah, the Mini's the flavour of the moment, and it's got a blower now. How could it not be good? Something else shiny will come up tomorrow, I'm telling you. But anyway, we'll be all good. Ford Best FJags, dude, what's going on? Because they need servicing, Alloytech's 5K oil, light commercial. Yep, cool. Toking needs more LS SV90s. How did you go, dude? Did you get the LS in it? Is it all up and running? I never get the Alloytech, I agree. I could always barra swap it. That's the go, Mark. It's Spirit. 97 Blue VS. Okay, cool. Still cool car, being a club sport. Yeah, the next one up, see a VT. I honestly believe that that's where the money's going to be, for sure. But still being a club sport, still a pretty rare, nice car, man. That's good. Awesome, man. Hey, Red, what do you think when the steel bumpers do burnouts? Because I know everyone has their own thoughts. I'm not, as you know, I'm not a big burnout person. I don't know. You've got to use them and enjoy them. It is. I'm going to sell a few cars this year because I'm just not using them, and you've got to store them. And I know everyone says, "Oh, but it's going to go up in value," but I don't know. Well, there's fuel around. Someone needs to use them. I don't know. James Lewis, dude, super chat in the draw for a shirt. Good luck, dude. Phil, I have a VE Calais, 2006 6 litre. Never missed a beat. Yeah, because the V8, it's got an LS in it. It's not the LSs, the VZs, the V8 ones, and the VE V8 ones are fine. Like the V8s don't have an issue. They're LSs. They're good. Yeah, it's the Alloytech 6 cylinders that we're talking about. Daily driven VB commercial front 383 It's 4-speed. Second car is a BT1 VS V6 twin turbo. You must love paying for fuel, dude. I know I do. I don't even think about it anymore. You just got to pour it in and away you go. Hey, mate, interested to know much about the EB in Tweed Heads. Cool. Lee Smallman, if you want to message me when we finish, so you can get my number. If you Google Kingatow, it'll come up with my phone number. Send me a message. I'll send you the pictures I've got, and then tomorrow morning I can get more details to send to you and a contact number. Or Parts Finder page through Facebook. You can message me, Brendan Reed, on Facebook. You'll get me any of those ways. I'm pretty easy to find. People that want to harass me seem to be able to find me pretty easily. But yeah, tonight's gone well, guys. I don't think we've found any parts for anyone, but hopefully we sold a EB Falcon, and it's not even supposed to be a for sale page, but there you go. Fair few of you's in the draw tonight, which is great. And yeah, we'll see how we go. I think fuels. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll be back again next Wednesday night, guys. I'm guessing that we're pretty close to time. Young Nerali will come out here in a minute with a winner. The Mini's coming along good. We've got a big scrap run to go out in the next week and a half. So tomorrow I'm going to be stripping tyres all day, which I'm really, really not looking forward to in the heat. But I'll try and get little bits done on the cars. I want to at least get the front seats into the Mini for when the water pump turns up. So once that water pump turns up, if I've got those front seats in, we can take her out for a really good run. And obviously I'll bring you guys along for the ride. I'm loving that the weirder sort of stuff that I like the Mini and the Jag. You guys are starting to get a bit of a love for them as well, which is great. It's just anything that's not rusty. Once it's rusty, the time in repairing rust really just takes the tarnish off a car. Like, I don't mind welding and doing rust repairs and stuff, but I don't know. I mean, I'm starting to enjoy doing interiors a lot more, to be honest. It seems like I get lumbered with that job every single time. I have to finish that bike off soon too. So much to do, guys. So much to do. All right, what have we got here? Fuels, don't. Cheers for the live feed, mate. Love the channel. No worries, Aussie Bogan, dude. Thanks for coming along for the road. I've been looking for a decent VRVS SS or Manto Clubby for years now. Might just have to settle for a clean VRVS and LS it. It's hard, man. Sometimes, yeah, it all comes down to money. Like, it just, everything's getting to, did Damo send that to you as well, Hadsy? It's an EB, is it? There you go. Hadsy knows more about Fords than me, obviously. But it was fairly tidy, wasn't it? I found an AU Fairmont gear for that, and I'm buying parts all inside and going stock standard. Found an AU Fairmont gear for that. I'm buying a stock standard AU Falcon. Okay. Sean, super chat in the drawer, dude. I think I can hear the pitter patter of Nerali feet. No. I bet you're used to be into burnouts like back in the day. Not really, Paul, because back when I was younger, like, you run banjo diffs like in HRs and all that sort of stuff, and even in HZs and in the early Monaros. 10 bolts were okay, but most cars had banjos in them. So if you do massive skids like people do these days, and you didn't have that horsepower to get those wheels turning, and you always ran big fat tyres, you'd snap axles all the time. I put a 9-inch into my HZ, and then just the Aussie 4-speed just shattered it to pieces. So yes, you would do the occasional burnout, but we didn't have the horsepower you guys have. Like, you could, but very rarely. You didn't have superchargers and turbochargers and all. Yeah, it was just a different world when I was younger. It just, Hadsy, can you, like, Hadsy had old Falcons. He always had XR Falcons back in the day. Yes, you do skids, but they'd be big one-wheel peels, and yeah, they just weren't like it was today, you know, like it is today. Whereas you can get in a VN or a VN Commodore or a VT Commodore, and she's just a skid machine, just everywhere. Yeah, it just wasn't. The cars didn't have the horsepower they have stock standard they have today for burnouts. But I don't hate burnouts. It's just I'm old. I don't know. Gary, I have a 2011 VE Bellina Series 2 V6. Change the oil filter every 5,000. Still going great. Touch wood. I've been told the worst Alloytechs. I don't know. I just as a blanket, but yours, you've as we've said, oil changes all the time with a good oil will help them a lot. It's just yeah. Darren Hassel in the draw, dude. Shirt draw, super chat, legend. Thank you. 89 likes tonight, guys. That's awesome. Doing really well. He's in Queensland, I'm pretty sure, Toe King. So Ford Best FGX. What state are you in? Yeah. Calais, thanks for the Alloytech info. I'm sorry for the bad news. It just seems like we're bashing on it. It seems like I'm bashing on Barras and bashing on Alloytechs. Barras, if you're going to go buy a Barra, it's going to last you forever. Honestly, it is going to last forever. Unless you spend a heap of money on it and put a heap of horsepower in it, then it's not going to last very long. But a standard turbo one or a standard taxi one will run forever, and they are an absolutely fabulous engine. But Alloytechs are just garbage. I'm sorry, but they are. On the rush repairs, is it a time-consuming job? It can be a very time-consuming job, a very frustrating job, but also a very satisfying job. I do have a few cars that are going to have to get done, and there's nothing I can do. They've got a lot of rust, and I'm going to have to repair it. But with YouTube, though, we're sort of doing the ones that don't have the rust to start with because you guys don't want to see 3 months worth of rust repairs. It is a time-consuming thing to do, but I will get to those rusty ones one day. I drive a HR Ute as a daily. Mad. I love Holden red motors. Just absolutely love them. Yeah, mate. Only one owner, 120,000 Ks. I say, so that EB, there's some more info for you. Yeah, it was really clean, white, 120,000 Ks. Pretty reasonably priced too. Kyle, hit me up. I work for a spare parts. Okay. Yep, even my standard 77 GTS Monaro was fully standard 308 4-speed. HX. I had a washer bottle squirting diesel onto the back wheel. That's what I mean. Like, we just didn't have the horsepower back then to do massive skids. And if you welded your diff up, you're guaranteed to be snapping axles. And not only that, back then you'd put tramp rods because they had springs in the rear instead of your coil springs they have now, springs, and you'd put other helper things there because you'd drop the clutch and the diff would just bounce and get axle hops. You put extra helpers on there to try and stop axle hop. And once it starts hopping, the odds of snapping an axle once again is even higher. The cars, it just wasn't a thing to do massive burnouts. Like, yes, you could have like a 351 with a C4 and a 9-inch in a XY Falcon, but not everyone had that. You know what I mean? Most people had EH Holdens with EJ Holdens with grey motors, with a 138 grey motor with twin carbs and extractors, and that was fast. But you wouldn't pull a Soldier off your sister. Like, you could get them going, but they still weren't in today's day of you just jumping into borrowing your mum's car, mum's VX Commodore, and skidding your way down the street. There just wasn't. Yeah. Hey Red, do you know if the cops follow your parts finder page? Because I would love to post a video of my Tirana chopping a 700 horsepower. I got done because I posted a video of the Jag. Leith got pulled over the other day in his Rodeo. The copper apparently walked down beside him and knew who he was and said, "Oh, you Leith, you know, I had a chat to him. Everything was fine anyway," and away he went. So, yes, I don't think they watch for criminal-wise or to bust someone, but I think that there are a few police officers that do sort of watch because they're car guys. And, yeah. So, yeah, might be better just to private message that one to me, buddy. Yeah, Smoke the big single spinner, that's it. 10 minutes to go. There's Nerali. 10 minutes to go on the draw, guys, for the super chats to get a shirt. We'll post anywhere, including Zimbabwe and Afghanistan. I don't know if they wear Kingatow shirts in Afghanistan, do they? I don't know. If you're at war over there, maybe, yeah, show the Kingatow support. Does anyone know of a website to find out if it's rear for a Falcon? Does anyone know of a website to find out if it's rare for a falcon? Anyway, rare perhaps. Why is there 2 dislikes? Because there always is, buddy. I can't see them where I am here. But anyway, it's all good. Maybe because we haven't found any parts for anyone. We've just talked shit about cars all night, as we tend to do, eh? That's a touch lamp behind you. I have one. Yeah, that is a touch lamp. I get that many comments about the lamp. You must like these, eh? I don't know. Do I have to maybe Kingatow sticker it up? Put that on it? Would that make it better? The kids play video games out here, but anyway. If barrows are so good, put one in the scrap pile. Just because I said they're good, I didn't say I wanted one. There's plenty of things that are good in this world that I don't want. So, yeah. And you got a TV from Audi. Have one of those too? Yep. That's the one. It's because I'm poor. Can't afford barras for my Mini. Because I used to use one doing skids. Slap VNHZ, that's it. That diff or VRSS diff, I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. I also have a VE, really low Ks, 90,000 Ks on stock standard sports wagon, 2011, 20 Ks. Yeah, my LX Tirana had a 173 HP block. It used to pop banjos. That's it, eh? It's, yeah, the smell of gear oil was just a Sunday morning. Yeah, you just got used to gear oil on a Sunday morning after a big Saturday night. VR diff came out 9-inch. Don't know what that means, but anyway, 88 likes. Red, congrats. Yeah, it's up to 96. That's I reckon we're doing well. I'm pretty happy with that. We might even get in the algorithm for this one. Just come across from the Sick Puppy live stream. Them fellas are that pissed. Okay, they do some good work. They got a live stream tonight as well. I didn't even realise. Ford Best FGX website. Falcons is Fords. Enter to win. Enter VIN on there, and it may give you the info you need, or ring 1300 Ford for VIN number. Okay, to find out if the car's rare. Cool. Had to explain the quick cars from the 70s are slower than the Mighty Car Mod's Yaris. That's it. But they felt fast back then. You got to hang on to like 13-inch conventional tyres and drum brakes at the front, and yeah, you wouldn't have wanted them any quicker. You'd end up dead. 5 minutes to go to the draw, guys. For you to win tonight. Right, guys, it's all happening tonight, isn't it? Because VN Diff was easy to slap on a H series. They are strong. Yes, they are. But we didn't have the VN Diffs back then. That's the thing. The VNs didn't like. Okay, so VNs were brand new when I got my license, so there wasn't many VN diffs around. And if you can imagine, the price of buying a VN diff was around the same price as buying a whole HQ. A HQ back then was $500 or $1,000. $2,000 would buy you a really, really good one. $5,000 bought you the best one in the world. And to buy a VN diff a year after they come out to try and put into your HQ, no one had done it before. For one, like those banjos, and no one knew if they were strong. So you're spending a lot of money on a diff that just come out that no one knew how strong they were, whether they converted well. And back then, when the Commodore come out, when the HQ come out, and then the Commodore, the stud pattern is slightly different. And back then, everyone was freaking out, and they still carry on now. If you put a set of Commodore wheels onto a HQ, like, I don't know, it was just stuff wasn't good. The good old days wasn't as good as we make out, because you guys can skid more now. But I don't know. Sometimes a slow car can be just as fun though. Like skiddings gets you in a lot of trouble. I'm more interested if I can floor it off the line and it spins a bit into second, kicks it sideways, and away you go. I'm happy with that. That's me. Like I'm there, sitting there statically to just skid the shit out of something. I've done it, obviously, but it's not really something that turns me on. We are going to build that little Mazda 1000 Ute with the 1000cc Kawasaki motor in it. So that'll be like 6 speeds, no clutch, and that thing will be lightweight, and it'll just fry tyres. And I think that will be a pretty cool sort of toy to play with. But to, yeah, I don't know, to jump in the SS and just hold the brake on and do a big brake burn, that's just not for me. I'm not saying it's wrong or bad or shit. I'm just I'm old, I suppose. What do you do? I put a VN diff in my 76 Monaro, easy conversion, and brakes are heaps better. That's it. It is a good conversion, but we just didn't have them available. Is that TB? No, that's an old one. I don't even switch it on because it's not a smart TV. So I got this bloody stupid box thing here. I got that thing there to try and use it as a smart TV. Just so as you know, they're garbage. Yeah, and it just doesn't. And then there's another telly in a box right there. And I bought that because it said smart telly, but it wasn't. It come with that garbage, so it's garbage as well. I don't know. But yeah, the telly inside's good. I just watch it. No point sitting out here. I have the same TV. Can't find your Facebook page. Okay. Kingatow. Yeah, if you Google Kingatow then, and you find my phone number, just send me a text message and I'll send you some links if that works for you, Sean. But yeah, I would have thought it was quite easy to find. If you put Kingatow into Google, there's a lot of stuff that comes up there with Facebook and stuff like that. Just press on any sort of post and it'll bring you through. If you can't find it though, send me a text message to my phone and yeah. Hey mate, got any TE Cortinas? Looking for a V8, AU XR8, nice shirt, want one, got no cash. Okay, cool. I only played with motorcycles back in the day as cars just weren't giving me the adrenaline rush I wanted. Toking, back in the day I had an XCGXL 3.5 watt, so your thing would have skidded even with an FMX in it. I upgraded to a carby, but snakes on it. I know what I know now. I would have just put 3.9 gears in it, blown away everything. That's it. Just the gears make a big difference. And here is my lovely assistant. And how many entries did we have this evening, my girl? 13 people entered for the super chats. And press generate. Okay, so I'll just show you guys that. So it's 13 entries. Press generate. And number 12.
And I'm going to get my book because I forgot it.
And she's going to go and get her book because she forgot it. So number 12 won. So we will see in a second who won the shirt. She's going to be back in a second. Because my dad bought a brand new VN back in 89 when it came out, just slapped the diff in my HX chute. When it came out, just slapped the diff. So are you saying that your dad bought a VN brand new in 89, and in 89 when he got that car, you pulled the diff out in 89 and put it in your ute out of a brand new VN? I got to put some new rear shocks in an AU. Can't believe eBay a lot cheaper than where you go to a place like Wreckers. AU Falcon, can't believe eBay a lot cheaper. It just yeah. Number 12 was Darren Hassel. So Darren, if you want to message me either on Facebook, so if you Kingatow Facebook, or my phone number is 0427 977 875. If you give me a message, send me your postal address, what size you are, and what sort of shirt you want. I'll check the stock, and we'll get it posted away for you straight away. So Darren, you are the winner tonight, dude. Legend. Thank you very much. I'll read these last few comments, and then thank you very much, Nerily. Legend. Cheers, buddy. With the closure of Holden, what are your thoughts on keeping Commodores and Utes. There is a few models that will make money. As I said, the VT Club Sport, the 5 litre one. I reckon any SS Ute, whether it's a limited edition Maloo or just a V8 SS, even maybe the 6-cylinder ones, because you're not going to be able to get more Utes like that, are you? Like they are going to be worth money. The Utes will definitely be worth money. There will be performance sedans that come along that people will fall in love with and start modifying and enjoy. But the Utes, I honestly believe that's where the money's going to be, is in the Utes. Yeah. Do you put Commodore wheels on and have a HQ? How do you put Commodore wheels on a HQ? You just put them on. The stud pattern's slightly different. The offset is the problem. Yeah. Yeah, you just put that Kingatow Crew parts finder and into the search engine at the top of Facebook, and it should come up. That's it. I love the V8 sound. Other 89 Brougham. I love power glides too. They're awesome, eh? Simply type above the link in Facebook search, will come up. I'm struggling to, if you can't find it, there's a couple of different pages for work and everything else. Do you need spacers, adapters to put HQ rims on a Commodore? You're not supposed to run spacers. The offset is wrong for Commodore wheels. You can put interceptors on, but they sit in too far. It just depends on the offset. VE wheels, because they've got that bigger dish, probably would fit a HQ better. I haven't tried it recently because I haven't had a HQ or a HJ or anything. This steel chair's getting sore, guys. Awesome, buddy. Thanks. All right. Utes worth more. I think so. The Utes will keep going up. Will the sports wagon go up in price now? I hope they will. I think so. I don't know. Sometimes it's not all about the money. It's about what you enjoy. I'm not going to go out and start buying Holdens. I can tell you that now. I've got a couple of Utes there. Storing them's the problem. Do you just buy them and let them rust away in your yard? It's a hard call, guys. I'm not too sure. I think that the growth of them and the money's going to go up gradually. There'll be a few. I think the Utes will be the ones that show the big jumps in value, because not everyone wants a four-wheel drive. I know I definitely don't. I may buy one more SS Ute and just put it aside. And that's about it, I'd say. And if I'm thinking that, there's other people out there thinking exactly the same thing, that I'm not going to be able to buy a new Ute down the track. I might buy a VY Ute, I think, a VY SS Ute, or even a VZ SS Ute, but I can't afford anything newer than that. But anyway, guys, all right. Thank you very much for joining in, guys. We're at 99 likes. That is kicking ass, guys. I'm very, very happy and very thankful for that. All right, we'll be back again next Wednesday. There'll be progress on some of the cars. I will find time to work on them, even though work's going to be crazy over the next couple of days. Thank you very much for joining in, guys. ShopKingatowCrew.com. See you.